Hello and welcome back to Digging with Dallas. That's right, that's me. I'm just going to cut the grass now and I'm going to show you something I picked up this last week that was really exciting. It was an absolute bargain. So I'll cut the grass and then I'll show you what I'm going to do with the clippings. There's your hint. So let me cut the grass and I'll dive down and I'll show you exactly where those clippings are going and what I've picked up. So that there, start again. So that there is the grass cut, and as you can imagine, compost bins, absolute deal these were. Take a look at these. 3 of them, yeah, 3 compost bins, nothing wrong with them. That's all, they've got a nice secure lid, so they clip down well. They're also, that black round dish in the bottom, that there is making rodent proof as well. You spin on the top only slightly, just let the heat in and out of them. How much do you reckon they were then? 3 compost bins, all good working order. You're wrong, they were free. Free for collection. What I did last week was I went out and I collected 2 normal compost bins for a local community garden, which I'll be starting soon. I've not had full permission yet to vlog it, so I'm not promising anything on that, but if that comes to light, I will vlog that, and that's going to be quite a big part of the Digging with Dallas story, the journey on it, because at the moment it is just a bit of waste ground and we're hoping to turn it into a bit of a community garden. So there was after some compost bins, I saw some on Pre-Loved and they were free, so I went out and collected them. It was only about, I don't know, half an hour, 3/4 an hour from home, and they were free for collection. Went out there, a really genuinely lovely couple. They're desizing, rearranging the garden and everything, and they're actually giving away the 2 compost bins that I wanted to collect. They've gone off to now the community garden, and she said while I was there, you don't know anyone who wants 3 compost bins. These 3 here, they'll be ready for collection next week. Anyone who wants them, they can have them for free. Amazing. So what I've actually done, I went and collected them, and as a thank you and a token of my appreciation, I took a nice bunch of flowers just to say thank you. You know, that little gesture of her giving me them is hugely appreciated, and it's the least I could do was pick up a nice bunch of flowers. And I think she liked them, she appreciated them, she was really happy. She said she's going to get a vase and they're going to go on a coffee table. So that little bit of happiness has just spread on, and that's what it's all about. It's making people feel good, feel happy. So back to my compost bins, which is where we were. This one on the right hand side, I've already started cutting the grass today and it's already full, or nearly full. As you can see, there is some shredded paper in there, and that there has come from where I went over the guinea pig run. That one isn't in it, I moved the guinea pig run. I'll clear that one up now. So yeah, in there we'll continue adding shredded paper. The grass clippings will go in there, hedge clippings, veg peelings. There will be coffee that goes in there, not like a jar of coffee. If you go to somewhere like Costa's, Starbucks, those kind of coffee shops, if you ask for their old coffee granules, so the spent ones, the ones that are already used, they actually go to landfill, which is shocking really, because they can be used in the garden. They break down the compost, it actually speeds that process up, it adds extra nitrogen to your compost bin, which then in turn gives you better compost at the end of it. So it's really good for that. If you've got like blueberry bushes, again, you could put those coffee granules, the used ones, around them, and it just adds that nitrogen back into the soil. So it does really good. Other people, they make like coffee logs, mixed in with sawdust, paper, to go on the log burners. So there is so much use for them, and it's shocking that they actually go to landfill. So anything you can stop from going to landfill, I like to try doing my bit. So yeah, we're going to continue doing this. I'll spin it around a bit. So got my 2 compost bins already set up. The 3rd one is going to go in this gap here. I do need to clear this bit here up. I'm going to have to move this bush a little bit just to go in there. But while I'm down here, I think I've not actually noticed this fence at the very back of me. There's a gap there at the bottom. It's not very big at all. Near falling over there. What I'm actually going to do there is I'm going to dig a couple of little holes underneath it, just big enough to kind of get your fist through and wiggle it around. and that there then is going to become a hedgehog highway. Because yes, although they can go in between the houses down here, in and out the bushes, they can't actually get through that fence. So it's actually cutting them off until they get a lot further down. But just by doing that, it's just going to open it up and allow those hedgehogs to A, come into the garden, and B, exit the garden and hunt. So while I'm going to do that, I'm going to leave you to it, and by the next vlog I'll have that other one set up, and hopefully I know a little bit more about the community garden. So stay safe, and remember, if you go to a coffee shop, ask them for them coffee granules, because you can use them in so much of your garden. And I'll see you on the next one.